Super Dave here with another Super Dave review. Super Dave here with another Masterverse review, and we're going back to Revelation again because we have Mer-Man in the house and he's looking awesome from the Netflix series. Looking forward to Revolution coming out this year. There's that bookend artwork of Mer-Man looking awesome, as well as the artwork on the back with those waves and just looking cool there. And if you want to pause and read that bio, you can now. The actor that did the voiceover for this guy recently passed away. Rest in peace. But this Mer-Man came out of Wave 4. So a little behind on this one, but we're going to break him open over here in Snake Mountain and check him out. And here we are inside of the halls of Snake Mountain, getting ready to take a look at our Revelation Mer-Man. And here he is. Let's first take a look at Mer-Man's accessories. First, taking a look at his hands, he comes with a set of balled up fisted style hands, as well as some open palmed webbed hands. Isn't that cool? And then some weapon holding hands that he comes equipped with here. He only has one head sculpt, and you see the scarred eye. This Mer-Man is, later on in the time period of MOTU history, so he has kind of been exiled from things, and since Skeletor has gone away, and then also reverted back to more ruling the sea of evil, and of course has been through some things, obviously. But he also comes with this sword, and then he also has this Trident fork style staff going on, which is really neat. Got kind of a silver fork blade coming up, silver up the top with some almost bronze going down this dark blue staff. So that's really cool. And that's all that he comes with. So let's now look at our Mer-Man's articulation. Bringing our Mer-Man in a little closer here, you see that again he has this scarring on his chest and then over his eye. And I do miss, like many others have mentioned, some chest armor here. It would look like it would look a lot better if he, and less scrawny and just more filled out and developed. I don't know, it just seems so basic. I do love this loincloth, the way they did this little belt. They got the classics looking belt there with this awesome buckle there with a kind of a jewel there in the middle. That's really neat. I love what they did with that. You continue to have some scarring on his arms and the back there. Just really good though. I love his boots too. And those feet, those monster feet, beast feet type, monster feet I guess rather. And it has more of that blue, kind of like that stone here on the knee pads. So neat. All right. So he's going to be able to look up a very good amount there. He's going to be able to look down all the way. He gets some pretty decent pivoting action going on for this Mer-Man. He's going to be able to look side to side and all the way around. Even has a little bit of an open mouth, which that is not articulated, but you can kind of bend it a little bit, but that's really neat. He's going to have the ability to go all the way with those shoulders and go about 90 degrees or a little better. Bicep swivel there. Double jointed elbows that get great range there. Really good. Of course, swivel and hinged at the wrist, and I like those webbed open palm type hands. That's really neat. We don't have any swivel at the bracelet here or the gauntlet. That would have been nice to have been able to have covered that hinge no matter which direction you posed it, but still really nice looking gauntlets there. And of course this side does the same thing. And again, I like his staff, his trident looks really neat. Now as far as his diaphragm, he's going to be able to bend back a pretty good amount there. He's going to crunch forward a little bit. He's going to get good range there, better than some that we've seen. He also has swivel at the waist. He has the ability to do full splits at the legs, because this skirt part is split here, so it gets out of the way. His thigh rotation is well hidden because of his loincloth, seaweed orange type, coral maybe, loincloth. He's going to be able to kick up pretty good, but this is kind of stiff, so it's not going to go up as high as some. He does have double jointed knees, which are well done as well. And then he has boot cut, of course. He's going to be able to get full tiptoes, go up just a little bit, and has a rocker, which even though this part does kind of hit it, it still does good with the rocker, as we can see. And then of course a peg hole in the bottom. So our Mer-Man's articulation is on par, and maybe even a little better than some, so that's pretty cool. You notice he is much scrawnier, a little bit skinnier than some of our other Masterverse figures, and which is kind of interesting. Maybe he's not been eating and working out as well as he did when he was in the classics and the vintage, even in the cartoon. But anyway, let's go ahead and do some comparisons. And the only Mer-Man comparison I'm going to be able to do is with my Club Grayskull Filmation style Mer-Man. And there is the Club Grayskull Mer-Man, which is my favorite Mer-Man of all. And you can see quite a bit of difference. Even if I had the classics Mer-Man, there was two different kinds. There was like a green one and like almost a turquoise one or blue one. But I like the shade that they picked for this in the cartoon and in the action figure here, that dark turquoise type color and his trim. I just, kind of wish they had done like they've done some of the others and packed an alternate head and an alternate, chest armor, so that we could have had the, New Eternia / Revelation one. Maybe we'll get another Mer-Man down the line, hopefully, trusting that this line's going to keep going deeper and deeper. But you can see how they look there. The Filmation style Club Grayskull Mer-Man is much beefier and bigger and just a tad taller because of those fins reaching up than our Revelation Mer-Man. But I do like both of them, and I wasn't that excited about this Mer-Man, but I like him better than I thought. And there is his Shark Man and that other dude with the fish head in the tank. I love that fishbowl head guy to go along with Mer-Man. There they are back there. And of course the Sharkmobile back there. The Shark Tank. All right, let's go ahead and do some more comparisons. And here we are with our Revelation Mer-Man along with some of the other Revelation figures. And in this particular situation, Stinkor and our Mer-Man do not really share much. They may share feet. That's about it, I think. But certainly do not share the head and the upper body. So that is interesting to note. There's, of course, Trapjaw. There is Spikor back there from the Revelation series. And then here's my Skeletor, but I do have a Hordak MX open mouth head attached to the Revelation Skeletor body there. But there you see how they match up together. And here's our Mer-Man with Sharkman, I'm calling him over here for in my Masterverse. I've just brought him over, put a loincloth on him, and I'm claiming him for Masters of the Universe. And he works alongside of Mer-Man, of course, takes orders from Mer-Man. And then I love the Fortnite Leviathan. I think he is so cool. And he also works with Mer-Man, and he's actually kind of like an underwater boss that actually gives orders as well, but he teams up with Mer-Man once in a while, so that's cool. But there you have those. And here is our Mer-Man next to Too Bad, Tuvar, and Badra side by side beside him here, and to see how they measure up. And then a Classics Whiplash. So you kind of get an idea of how he looks with Classics. A little taller than Classics, but still looks good with this Whiplash. Love this Whiplash. He's awesome. Not sure if we'll get a Masterverse Whiplash. We'll have to see what is in the Revolution series and what will come forth from that, but that is looking awesome. Very neat. And here is our Mer-Man sitting in the land shark. I called it Shark Tank earlier. That would have been cool too, right? But the only way you're going to be able to get this merman in there is to basically cross his legs, like crisscross applesauce, which because of those double joints and those hinge thigh rotation, he can do. So, picture-wise, you're going to be able to look good there, but there is no way his feet or leg are going underneath that dash. His feet and legs do not fit. So, just give you an idea of what that looks like. Looking good, looking cool for photo purposes. You could do that. You could certainly photo that if you have a land shark and wanted to use it with this merman. And so we appreciate you joining us again today for another Super Dave review. Please like, subscribe if you haven't, and also comment if you have something to share. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time on another Super Dave review. Cobra! Getting ready to have another Cobra play day. Excited about that because I love the Crimson Twins and some Crimson Guards. So we're going to check those out here soon. So we'll be leaving MOTU just for a moment until we can get some new ones in. Excited about more Masterverse coming out. Been seeing some of those drops just this week of Many Faces and the Sorceress and even Shadow Weavers. That's going to be cool. Till next time, see you later. Be blessed. Here's some photos in the photo gallery.